guys, welcome to a new episode of the Bit by Bit Gamer Show, and in this video we are gonna discuss Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PlayStation 4. I played the first couple, well, it was an hour and a half, and I already published the stream. It was a live stream I had on here on this channel, so if you want to see what it is about and what my first thoughts were about that game while playing, then you can check that out. But I want to give you my first opinion about my first impressions about the game. First of all, it's a big game. It's a big game. It is distributed on 2 discs, and it took me 2 hours to install it. And yeah, regretfully my hard disk isn't big enough, so I had to use an external drive, and luckily you can do that with the PlayStation 4. Install it on an external drive and then play it from there. Yeah, I'm longing back to those retro video gaming days where it took me 0.00000 seconds to install a game, plug it in, and it just worked. And if you are excited, that is a big pro if you can play it immediately. My thoughts about the game itself: it is an open world Western game. And I have to be honest, the open world part I didn't experience yet, so I can't say really much about it. Something that I noticed is that the text of what you can read on the screen, the first part is a really big tutorial that are really quick, and for someone who isn't his first language isn't English, you need a couple of extra seconds to read that text. And I had that same problem with Red Dead Redemption 1 and Grand Theft Auto. That is a bit annoying. Then, yeah, something that I have to mention are the graphics. And when I have to be honest, sometimes they are stunning. It looks really good, and other times I have an impression of and overall, yeah, when it comes to graphics, yeah, they look good, and they look better than, of course, Red Dead Redemption 1. But my opinion is that I thought, my expectation was that we had made the next step already, and we didn't in graphics. And again, it looks good, and sometimes it looks amazing. Maybe I have to play it a little bit further. What I like, and what they did, and what Rockstar is really good in, is capturing an atmosphere. And also in this game, you start off in a winter landscape, and you walk up with your horse up the mountain. Yeah, you get a little bit the shivers already on your couch. So that is really well done. You have finger footprints in the snow, really well done. That is hard to pull off. What also is hard to pull off, you see the snow blowing in your face, and the misty mountains in the far away. Yeah, that's really cool. Also, the impressions of twigs moving when you walk up against a tree, and you walk into the tree, the branches. They react to your movement, and snow will fall off those branches. That is really well done. In previous games, trees had no mass. Trees were cardboard things stuck together, and that made the leaves, and that made the volume of a tree. And now you have more the idea of volume when it comes to trees. But also the movements, and I think they worked a lot with motion captioning. That works really well. The movement of your horse, it works really well. You have really the idea that the horse walks on on parts of the landscape, and in Red Dead Redemption 1 they seem to float sometimes and collide with objects, and that takes a little bit away from the atmosphere and from the game itself. But I didn't notice that yet. And if you walk, you can walk through a dead wolf, things like that. Regretfully, they do. Sometimes it's not clear what you have to do. I was in my first section of the game, and I had to do something with the wheel and press R1, and there were two conflicting messages in my head on the screen, so I didn't know what to do. Regretfully, that takes away about that excitement of the game. Although the atmosphere is good, it couldn't really grab me, and they make a lot of story, and you see a lot of animated cutscenes. Yeah, I'm not the cutscene guy. I want to play the game and not see. No. You can skip. Sometimes you can skip. Sometimes you can't. Regretfully, but it is a bit boring. The game is a bit boring. And next to being boring, I have some annoyances that I have with a lot of modern games. Is why do you have to use all the buttons and you have to learn, and you have to press a button 2 seconds, and this you have to double tap that. This game is no exception to that, regretfully. I didn't play the online version yet. I don't know if that is released. The game itself has a couple of versions in a couple of different price categories. I have the basic version because it happens a lot to me that I don't like a modern game, and then I have spent 80 euros on a game, for example, and I don't like it. There is a code in here for the pre-order, and you can download extra stuff. So I think that the extended versions, there are 3 versions, that the extended version have extra cards in them. I don't think that they printed extra discs with those extra things on it. In a week or so I will do an extensive review of the game. I will play the game a lot more. Maybe my thoughts will change. I have to be honest, I had higher expectations for the game, higher expectations for the graphics. When you see the pre-renders, the trailers, you think wow, and it is a little bit less when you play the game, less impressive when you play the game. I love to hear what your thoughts are about the game. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm seeing something seeing something not that you maybe don't. Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed my first thoughts. I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Follow the live streams of Red Dead Redemption, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.